Hey guys, it's me, Jass, and today I wanted to talk about a kind of, actually no, it's a really, really serious topic. Um, Sorry if you guys hear any like background noise or like my voice is too low or something. I'll be sure to edit it in KeenMaster so you guys will be able to hear me a little bit better. But today I want to talk about a fellow YouTuber who basically told me to go die. Um, Now, I guess this could go as a, like, warning for bullying. If you're gonna be a YouTuber, these are the type of people that you have to deal with on a daily basis, especially if you have a high subscriber count, because, more people that watch your channel, the more people want to, bring you down. And, obviously I have evidence that this happened. I'm not just gonna sit here and spew out random things that happened and not let you guys know at all, like, have any proof. But I do have lots of proof. Now, I'm not gonna censor his name, his channel name, because I feel like, or he or she, I'm just gonna call him the he, because I'm sorry, Mama Jass is assuming genders today. But I'm not gonna censor out his name because I feel like he should really learn his actions, learn from this mistake that he did, and hopefully, he gets better. But yeah. So the first piece of evidence that I have is on one of my vents actually. Now, Major Cloog, I think that's how you pronounce his name. He literally just put die, period. And obviously, I disliked it. And I know I say I ignore a lot of hate, but like, I'm gonna be honest. I retaliate. I'm pretty sure I edited my bio saying that I ignore hate to retaliate because I can't ignore nothing for crap. So I just commented back, "Ow, my feelings." And this is when Father Blue went full protective mode. And he said, "Yo, why the heck are you being a douche? You don't tell someone to die for no reason. Seriously, that isn't right." And just thank the Lord, Blue. Blue is my savior. I just love him to death. And Major Cloog responded with, "Epic win. Honestly, I could care less. All I said was die. If you are really that sensitive, don't make a YouTube channel." I'd just like to respond to that. Regardless if you're a sensitive person or not, you shouldn't just tell people to go die. Like, that's not healthy for you, and that's not healthy for them. Like, you don't know what they're struggling with. You don't know if they're struggling with something. It could lead to like serious problems. And that brings me to my next thing. Blue responded with, "One word can make a big deal. That's what you don't understand. I suggest you be careful with the things you say because one day you're gonna wish you hadn't said it." And he responded with, "One word can make a big deal." No, wait. I did dump. I was reading over Blues again. My bad. Major Cloog, responded with, "One word could also not make a big deal, and I could get away with this with no consequence at all." And to that, I have to respond to that right now. Like, it doesn't matter if you could get away with it. There's always a chance that you won't get away with it. And what happens then? You won't be prepared for that because of the fact you were just like, "Oh, I could get away with it." And then Blue responded with, keyword, could. Thank you, Blue. You're a savior. I love you so much. You could. That doesn't mean that you will. Also, one word can make a big deal if it is such a word as die, or a cuss word. Again, you don't understand. Blue's, she's so smart, so smart. And Major Cloog responded with, "No, die." And Blue responded with, "Why must you bring trouble? What do you get out of it offending others? What do you get out of hurting people emotionally? What do you earn from being a douchebag, or whatever?" And then Major Cloog responded, "You're right, I'm hurting, dude. A furry molested my dog and now it's dead. I'm really going through a tough time right now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit funny. I don't like this kid, but he's a little funny. And Blue did a bit of a dumb, and he was like, I'm sorry that your dog died, but don't take it out on everyone else, okay? Even furries, not all of them are bad. Oh, Blue. Oh, you're so innocent. And Major Cloog responded, if it wasn't obvious enough, I wasn't being serious. The reason I'm doing this is because it's funny. And honestly, this kid sounds like, you know those videos they show you in school about cyberbullies? This is what that kid sounds like. Can you not? I didn't think people like this actually existed. Like, can you not? I don't understand. And Blue responded, whatever, you do you, man, but my question is to you, how did you become like this? And then he responded, Major Cloog, you have to stay in school and study hard. And then that's where I came in, because I was just done with getting my comments spammed by these two. Like, thank you, Blue, really, but, like, I got spammed, so I just responded. Major Cloog, stop being a jerk before I block you. I don't accept hate on my channel. One more rude comment from you and I'll report you. And then he responded, I don't care, retard. Kill yourself, lol. And then I responded, okay, thanks for the views, I guess, anyway. And then, a couple months later, which is, like, recently, this happened a couple months ago. Now, currently, recently, I was scrolling through my recommended, and I found him on my recommended, and it was like a video about gacha, like how he hates gacha and all that. So I was just like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll watch it. And he did bring up kind of some good valid points, like, how some of the community is pretty toxic. I'll admit to that. He did bring up pretty good topics. But, his video was titled, oh, God, this is why gacha sucks. And then I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a bit salty. So I replied I put it in his comment section below, telling people to die also sucks. And then he responded, that's an opinion. And then I responded back, not really, mate. So, yeah, that's pretty much all that happened. But, I just want to say, if he does watch this, which I know he probably won't because, I'm an irrelevant YouTuber. But if he does, telling people to die isn't funny. Like, it isn't cool. Like, what if someone is actually, like, suffering with depression and then they end up actually doing it? Or, like, they just don't want to deal with people like that anymore. Like, what? I don't understand. How can you just do that to someone? It makes no sense to me. It's not nice. It's not funny. It could really, really hurt someone. And the only thing you defend yourself with is it's funny. It's really not. Like, I don't understand your mindset to think that telling people to go kill themselves is funny. It's a serious topic. People bring it up a lot because it's such a serious topic. When people are suffering with depression and anxiety and anything else, it could lead to that. And telling people online to go kill themselves, it just amplifies it. You don't know what you could be doing. Sorry, Blue just texted me. Alright, but back to seriousness. But you don't know what you're doing to that person. You don't know them in real life. You don't know what they're struggling with. You don't know if they have any problems. And you don't know if they're, like, a hacker or something. They could come and find you and be like, so you wanted me to die? Stabbity, I don't think so. I don't understand. Like, it's not funny. It really isn't. It drives people insane when people on the internet tell them to go die. Like, I could understand if it was, like, a really, really horrible person. Like, then I'd understand a little bit. Like, if the person did something really, 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 really bad, then I could kind of justify that. But even then, I don't justify it that much because this is not right. It's not right. And I've done nothing to this person. I want to make that clear. I've never commented on their videos before this. I've never talked to them. I've never experienced anything like this. This is like the first time I've been experiencing something like this. And, yeah, it's Jesus Christ. Sorry. of the background noise. It's just not funny. It's not. It's I can't stress this enough. It's not funny. The only defending statement he has on why he did it is because it's funny, and it's not funny. It really isn't. And I'm sorry I'm repeating that a lot, but it's just not. And I think most of you could agree with me. Actually, all of you could agree with me that it's not funny and it's not right. You cannot tell people to go die on the internet. It could really, really affect them. It's a serious topic, and some people are really struggling with it. And just, especially me, like, you don't know me. I make a lot and a lot of vents because I've been struggling with a lot of things in real life, and it's been driving me pretty crazy. I've been going through a lot and a lot of stuff, and honestly, it's been on my mind a bit, I'm not gonna lie. But don't worry, guys, Mama Jass will be alright, I'll be fine. But aside from that, besides that point, if I was to that point, seeing that comment honestly would have made me. I would, like, just, that would have been, like, the cherry on top, the icing on top, whatever you want to call it. That would have just been the final straw for me. If I was in that state that I was still, like, if I was still in that state that I was in, that would have been just the final straw for me. Like, you don't know what someone's going through. It could literally, saying something like that could literally push them past their breaking point. And I know I'm kind of, like, you know, going over the deep end with this, like, making a whole video about it, but honestly, it's not funny, it's not nice, and I know I'm kind of late to it, honestly, but I got reminded about it when he was on my recommended, and I was just like, you know what, I gotta call this kid out, because it's not right. But I hope he's, you know, gotten better, he's, you know, more nice, and he understands that his actions have consequences, whether it be police getting involved with this or me actually doing it and then police getting involved with this. Or regardless, if it doesn't have any consequences, hopefully he's learned that, you know, it's just not right. But, yeah, that's, pretty much it. And, yeah. Also, I just want to say thanks, Blue, for, being super kind and, you know, protecting me, because, this is what boyfriends do, and, yeah, you're the best, and I love you, and, yeah. Anyway, that's all for now. I hope you've all enjoyed, and, yeah. Bye.